Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Get Real Bass Fishing. Today we're going to be talking about pre-spawn to spawn time. Now, as winter draws down, I'm going to be going out fishing and I'm going to be wanting to catch real big fish because the winter has killed my entire dream of catching fish. So what I'm going to go out first throwing, I'm going to be throwing a jig in deeper water, not necessarily all the way up in the shallows, because the fish are still transitioning from the deep water during the winter back into the shallows during the spring. So what I have here is a small jig. I believe this is might be a 1/4 ounce jig, I'm not really sure. But it's a smaller jig, it's not a big jig. I'm going to be throwing this more in between the deep water and the shallow water because they're still moving up into the shallows. I'm going to stick with black and blue. Depending on the water clarity, you're going to want to use between black and blue and other colors. Another good color is watermelon with a little green flake or something like that, blue flake, whatever. But I like black and blue, so I'm going to stick with that with the skirted jig. Alright. Also, between this time period from deeper water all the way to shallow water, I'm going to be throwing some deeper crankbaits or jerkbait. You want to match the hatch because the fish are going to be eating a lot of food because they're getting ready to spawn. So where I fish, we have a lot of yellow perch and bluegill. So I'm going to be using a yellow perch crankbait or jerkbait or bluegill. So I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to use the XRM 80MD, which I got in my January Lucky Tackle box, which is a really neat lure. I haven't used it yet, but I'm definitely going to use this during this time period between deeper and shallow water when the fish are just getting used to the warmer water. Now where I fish, I don't really have shad, so this isn't going to be matching the hatch for me, but the shad color the bass seem to like a lot, especially with lipless crankbaits in late fall. They love that here. So I'm definitely going to be using this jerkbait, and it dives from 5 to 8 feet, so that's pretty much the deepest water where I'm going to be fishing during the spring, and this pretty much dives roughly the same depth, around 6 or 7 feet. But this is a really great lure. This is a live target perch color. It's really great. I've caught a lot of fish on it. The fish hit it really hard. So with these 3 baits, I'm going to be using heavier action rods. I'm going to be using a slower gear ratio reel because I want to use these things slower than most lures. As it gets warmer, I'm going to move up to a faster gear ratio and catch fish that way because I'll be moving these baits a whole lot quicker as the water warms up. As for line, when it's still cold, you're going to want to use fluoro mono. I prefer braided line no matter what, but for you guys, Long Island is completely different. For you guys are going to want to stick with mono or fluoro. As for the rod, I'm going to use a medium heavy or heavy action rod because while it's still cold, the fish aren't going to be attacking the bait as hard as they would when it's the warmer weather, which will be in another video. I'll talk about that. So you're going to need a heavier rod to set the hook into the fish because the fish won't be doing half the hook set, if that makes sense to you guys. So just make sure that you use heavy action hooks with a heavy action rod. Your hook sets could bend the hooks if you use light hooks. That's just an extra little tip. And the other way around, if you use a light action rod with heavy hooks, you're not going to be able to set the hook as well. So that's just another tip for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be posting 2 or 3 more videos based on the pre-spawn to spawn time and after the spawn. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. For more information, go to my channel. Just by clicking underneath this video, you're going to see Get Real Bass Fishing with my little fish picture. So you're going to click that. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and check out all my other videos. Thanks for watching, guys. Your support means a lot to me and our channel. Stay real, guys. Go catch some fish. But I still got to end it with stay real. Okay, stay real. Really. Between black and blue and other colors, but watermelon's really good.